All right, morning, crew. Up in the northern suburbs of Illinois, about to head to get some fresh fruit to pick up my lady from O'Hare, and then it's off to the city for shenanigans. Second round of the strength video I'm breaking down. Again, I want to preface this with, most of the time people will come to me with injuries, chronic or acute, struggling. Injuries can seem very puzzling, can seem very complicated, and it's tough to make sense of them. The training and strength and conditioning world is just get everybody stronger and stay injured. So you just stay injured all the time, all through life, and you're just strong, which is actually not bad. I've said this before, but your body has to spend energy on continuously healing that tissue, and that was a warning. The inflammation, swelling, tightness, bone spurs, scar tissue, whatever it is, herniated disc, is a warning, and is taking all systems requiring energy to focus on healing that at constant states. So where's the energy not being shuttled to? Or there's not, you're in, you do have a compound interest account, but you got to pay into it. And that's what healing is all about, is building that up, building that up, building it up, and then going ahead and making massive deposits in events you had no control over. And just show up, but you survive them, continue through, take calibrations, take inventories, and then continue to heal as you move forward. So that's the strength and conditioning model, or the fitness model. And then you have the rehab model, which is totally just water it down, make everybody feel good with treatments, fix everything, quiet everything, reduce inflammation, reduce pain, reduce swelling, break up scar tissue, loosen tight muscles, inject stem cells into, you name it, man. It's just fucked up. That's why anything named therapy, anything with a therapy name to it, it's not going to be true to how the body heals. And that's just facts. This is facts. And that's what I'm talking about, is everything that we've got here, not these imaginary things that we're hoping might happen. It's as factual as a scab is going to form on your skin. This is not a guess. This is what happens. No matter what, without failure, this is always the direction. It doesn't skew off to the side. It always heals and adapts, the body I'm talking about. So we've got that world doing that, we've got that world doing that, and then everyone in the middle is just like, what the fuck, I'm tired of being in pain, or I'm tired of being terrified of doing something, or I'm tired of not being able to go in, I'm tired of not being able to make sense of my casual sport that I like to play on the weekend. I'm tired of not being able to make sense, or fearing that age and decline with age is real. And it's not. Decline with age is a choice. You should be wiser and stronger. You should be improved in some way. This is another level of this video that I want to talk about, which is what is true strength. So another aspect of it, I've covered why even the allopathic model, take it or leave it, believe it or not, all models need to crash. I've said this, and you guys are starting to understand this, but all named medicines need to crash, because they don't hold truth. They're saying the same words, but then they're carrying out their particular mode and their operandi, they just shoot themselves in the foot and nullify everything they said prior to this, where the body only heals and adapts. The body's so intelligent. The body doesn't know disease. The body doesn't know. And then they go ahead and do these treatments and these approaches and it just completely backfires, and it's conflicting, and the body isn't lying, but you're confused, and I get it. So now we have the second aspect where they would say you have to be strong enough to handle chemotherapy. You can't handle another round of this treatment because you're not strong enough. So they mention a level of strength in that world over there. All right, so now another breakdown over here. When you do start going through true medicine, you actually start realizing what your body needs, and how this whole thing works, and playing by the rules. Especially coming off medications, or most importantly, coming off supplements, because supplements are just covering up what really needs to happen. Again, there are side effects to supplements. Every single supplement is to plug a fix. Rarely does anybody know what's going on or how to utilize them, other than just buying them and throwing them at low lab numbers, or for conditions like heart stuff, or swelling of the legs, or skin things, or inflammation of joints or pain or tight muscles here or this, that. There's an oil, there's an herb, there's a supplement for that. Those things will get in the way just as much as pharmaceuticals, with side effects just as bad. Said it. Just as bad. But it's under the guise of green, it's under the guise of safe, it's under the guise of healthy. In the end, it's not. It just confuses you even more. So to wash out of all the supplements and herbs, to wash out and come down off of medications that you think, to wash out of all the treatments, to wash out of all the adjustments, to wash out of all the massages, to make you feel better, to hide those healing responses and get you confused as to the work you need to do, nor do you ever get to sense what you need to do because you can't feel yourself anymore. You're sitting in a cold world. You have no idea what any concept of feeling is. When you start to realize this and start to wash all that out, what's your body going to do? Heal, get your attention, continuing to. Only now those things aren't in the way. So you're going to have a massive spike, a massive increase in these healing responses. Sometimes it's going to be blistering of the skin. Sometimes it's going to be massive swelling of joints. Sometimes it's going to be a massive increase in pain. Sometimes it's going to be a massive decrease in strength. Sometimes it's going to be a massive fear and apprehension around things that you were supposed to do. Sometimes it's going to be nourishment demands are going to change. Your activities are going to change. Everything is going to start to shift. To have the strength to sit in your own body, feel all this going on, look at all this going on, smell all this going on, sense all of this, and be able to sit in it and go, this is how it works. This is the way the body works. Body's doing exactly what I need to do. I'm making massive changes over here. I'm not just sitting here waiting for the processes to be done, which is another thing that people think natural healing is. So I just sit here and wait it out, because that's what I'm talking about. So again, for you to have the strength to be able to look at, feel, sense, sit, one, choose to wash out from all that shit. That takes a massive amount of strength, because the majority of the elite, whatever, are so lost into that world of supplements, herbs, treatments, and medicines of all kinds of names, natural and holistic and whatever. And again, it all needs to dive bomb and crash, because it's a sinking ship just as bad as the allopathic model. And so again, to have the strength to even be able to walk away from that and wash out, to have the strength to be able to sit and know what's coming, because it's coming. Your body is going to respond, and it's going to appear if you talk to that world. Oh my God, you're getting worse. Oh my God, what is going on? Oh my God, you need to bail. You need to go get that checked out just in case. When you're over here and you're dealing with true healing and a true form of the only form of medicine that it is, and you're actually changing your life and you're playing by the rules, you'll sit and this is exactly what needs to happen. I know what's going on. And then all of a sudden, body ends up finishing, body ends up showing improvements, body ends up guiding you to make other changes. And then you finish healing to a level greater than whatever the reason that you had the response in the first place was, which is to level up. And if it's injuries, you absolutely don't just get stronger. The injury heals to a level you're no longer aware, and your entire capacity of everything improves. So the strength for you to be able to handle choosing to wash out, choosing to sit in your own skin with your own bones, your own tissues, and your own thoughts and your own emotions, your own experiences that brought you to this point, with the crew around you that you've chosen, and to be able to choose this other road, to be able to sit confidently and go, this is exactly what needs to happen. Now I got to continue to do the work, not sit and wait it out. And then the energy devoted in your body to go produce these healing responses, to actually finish them, requires so fucking much. You have to be so goddamn strong. And this is what I'm talking about. This is what just gets so bastardized with training and fitness and exercise, and it's so gone. And we don't talk about these levels here because nobody wants to touch them. One, the practitioners don't have any fucking clue because they can't do it themselves. And the second their body responds, they bail on it and offer out to something else. Somebody else handle this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So again, the level of strength we're talking about, this is video number 2, the level of strength that you have to develop on your own, within your own body at all times of the day, guided by you, progressed by you, dosed by you, chosen by you, the frequency by you, the intention by you, the reasoning, the intensity, the details by you, and where it all fits perfectly in with the other changes you're making in your life. You're the only one that gets to choose that. You're the only one that develops that. And it's part of what is true strength in healing. Boom, got to go to O'Hare.